So it's no secret, for years you guys have heard Kentucky Lake is dead or dying and it's not coming back. I've been hearing that for at least 5 years, if not longer, just due to the Asian carp invasion, the drastic reduction in the size of limits being caught there. But regardless of that, I decided to sign up for a tournament. The latest Hobie Bass Open Series event was on Kentucky Lake. It's only 7 hours from me in Arkansas, so I decided to make that trip over there. And really, I'm glad I did. We had Jay Wallen on the Kayak Bass Nation podcast to kind of preview this tournament. He's from Kentucky. We thought he was a little biased, but he was saying, hey, the lake's back. Rumors of its demise have been exaggerated. I had 1 day of practice. I got there on Thursday night, had 1 day of practice, and just poking around on both sides of the lake, the land between the lakeside and the west side of Kentucky Lake, there were signs of life everywhere. It was a little different from the last time I was there. A lot of golden shiner, or I think they're called golden shiners, emerald shiners up on the bank, little tiny bait fish, not a lot of bait balls out deep. But regardless, there's a lot of bluegill, a lot of those shiners around, a lot of signs of smaller bass around. So I was feeling pretty good about tournament day, at least catching some fish. And come tournament day, I chose to fish the area on the Kentucky Lake side, actually on the, would be the west side of the lake. I found a pocket that had a marina in there and some docks and some bank grass, which apparently is kind of rare to find out there, some good bank grass with some deep water nearby. That I decided to fish. It was going to be a rainy morning, but I wanted to go hit that and target it with a buzzbait, catch them on top water. How much fun can it be? Now, if you saw my previous video, which I'll link here, I accidentally time-lapsed the over-the-shoulder or the over-the-head shot of the entire tournament day for day one, and I went ahead and posted that anyway. I did have a front-facing camera on for all of my catches, or at least most of them, so I'm going to let that footage play right now.
Go. Smallmouth on a buzzbait in 6 inches of water. Weird. Number 3, we got a little buzzbait thing cooking. Seem to get bigger. Number 4, not big, but we've already lost enough to have a limit. Hope that's 5, I don't know. Just short. Number 5, let's go. It ain't big, but it's a limit. Key move, maybe. Key move. To the spinner bait.
So the morning played out exactly how I wanted it to, catching them all on a buzzbait. switched over to a spinnerbait and actually picked up a little short call. I fished pretty clean. I lost a couple fish, as you will, on a buzzbait. I had one kind of short line or short strike me on a buzzbait that would have gave me probably 3 or 4 more inches. But overall, pretty happy with the day. I was sitting in around 40th place after day 1, but as a lot of these tournaments have been, the leaderboard was stacked up, so I was one good call away from the top 25 or even the top 20. If I would have landed that one, I would have easily been in the top 25. So sitting there with 72 inches, a little over 72 inches after day 1, feeling pretty good. And like I said, Kentucky Lake was perking up. I think what Jay said, which is they've had some stable water the last few years, some good spawns. It's kind of trying to come back. Those fish have kind of adjusted maybe to those carp. They're kind of adjusting to a new forage base, getting up shallower, eating those shiners rather than out on the ledges like they normally will be. So yeah, good stuff for Kentucky Lake. Hopefully it continues to come back. For me, this is going to be the only video from that tournament. There won't be a day 2 because unfortunately, if you guys have seen some of our previous videos, I've had some troubles with my back and neck and some other issues. My back really flared towards the end of day 1. After day 1, I was really stiff and sore. I was having some pain down the back of one of my legs. So I decided to shut it down after day 1 and drove home. I hate doing that, being in contention, but I'm tired of limping around. And I think what I did, I went too hard early in the year in March, like 3 weekends in a row or 3 tournaments in a row. And I've kind of been paying the price since. So no day 2 for me, even though I had a pretty good day 1. I feel like I could have repeated that at least. And what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to shut down tournaments for the rest of the summer. I've got to get this stuff right. I'm going to go to the chiropractor, do some stretching. I've been trying to work out, lose some weight, kind of get back in shape so I can make another run at it in the fall or at least in 2024. But I'm not going to stop making fishing videos. What I think I'm going to do, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see this, is there's a lot of cool creeks and little streams and rivers around here. Is just do some wade fishing, some bank fishing, maybe some little short 3 and 4 hour wade/float trips where I can get out and stretch a lot and not have to be in a kayak all day long. Let me know what you think about that. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching. Kentucky Lake's not dead, y'all. If you fished there lately, you know anything about it, let me know what you think. See y'all later.